we couldn't make it.
Apparently I'm offline.
We couldn't make it outside again
Another
today.
rainy day.
So I'm gonna got some pies from home baked. Just to have while we're sitting here.
Yeah. Okay.
So, well, short notice coming online now, but it was a late decision because we were waiting on the rain.
We were watching the weather all morning, weren't we? And we were like, oh, is this going to... Yeah. And then it sort of looked a little bit bright. Yeah. But it looked bright over there, and it looked bright over there. But where we are, it's still raining.
Yeah. And it would have been ideal going round Anfield area today, because there's a game on.
Yeah, Liverpool.
They're playing Lille.
No, I don't think it's Lille.
Isn't it Lille? Am I getting the days mixed up for that one?
You might be.
Okay.
Unless that's Lille. LOSC.
Lille,
yeah. Is that Lille? Don't think.
It is.
Okay.
Oh, you're getting that mixed up. So, anyway, guys.
I would have just thought it was just...
As we've just said.
Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane. Weather
and Tony and Teddy. Hi.
Tony and Teddy. We've gone and got some pies from home baked. We're going to save one for George. So
hi, Wayne.
Hi, Wayne. So one of them we're not going to cut open. We're going to leave it for George.
Yeah.
So the first one we got is a Scouse pie.
Got to have a Scouse pie.
Let's get that cut open. I know we were wanting to do the live and go past.
Yeah, so what the plan was, we were hoping to go up to home baked and then get a couple of pies and just eat them as we walk around.
Sorry guys, you can smell that Scouse pie.
Where's my... Oh. Whoa, careful. Hi, Nikki. Oh, Nikki's got a friend who works in home baked.
Has she?
Oh,
very nice.
Staff discount.
Should have found out first.
Can I have that fork, please?
You can, love, yeah. You're posh.
Sure. Sure not. Is that nice?
Excellent. I got these 4 pies. £13.
Wow.
Good price, that, guys.
That is good.
Oh, it is there. Tastes lovely as well.
Oh. That's delicious.
It tastes amazing, that.
You can. It's nicely seasoned as well, isn't it?
That's lovely. Makes me want a pan of Scouse now. Oh. Wow.
Makes me want to make a pie.
What's that there?
Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Daniel. You know what they've got in there, Daniel?
The pies are from Home Baked. Sorry, everyone. And you can order them apparently online, can't you now?
Yeah.
So, Ian, if you...
Got a website there.
It's called Home Baked. Yeah. If you are not from Liverpool or you can't get to Home Baked,
I believe they're frozen.
Order them online.
Don't quote me on it, like, but I think they're frozen, so they get sent out. You can thaw them out and throw them in the oven.
That's really nice, that. Tracy, she makes my Christmas cake. Oh. I bet you that's nice.
You'll have to let us know if it is.
Can you
so we can go and say,
yeah.
Any Christmas cake going here?
What's this favouritism?
Yeah, I was going to say, Daniel, do you know what they've got in there? A liver dinner pie. You'll love that.
Daniel's going sick now. He's just turned off.
I'm only kidding, mate.
Honey, I don't think she's watching. Honey Faulkner.
Oh yeah.
She went to Jimmy's Chippy after seeing our review. Got delivered dinner and said it was amazing. Excellent.
Thanks, honey.
The chicken and chorizo pie is lovely. Ooh, never got that one, did you?
No, I got
just got a plain
chicken and veg.
Oh. Yeah, Daniel's gone sick. Leave it. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. Home baked pies.
We've got a few pies here. Yeah, we wanted to get out, as we've just said.
Don't know whether you've been there, girl, but...
Yeah, gorgeous. We wanted to get out and do a little live walking around Anfield, but it's raining again, so we couldn't.
I That's lovely,
And
that.
Ian says he was born and bred in Highton, but he lives in Woollybackland now.
That's all right, Ian.
Yeah.
Still a Scouse.
Yeah. It is very nice, that. Even the pastry is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what? You cut that
Lovely.
before I could see whether it said Scouse on it. Because some of them have the name written on, don't they?
No, I mean, originally you did use to get some of them,
Yeah, this
like
one has,
stamped on
look.
it.
It's got something.
Okay. But some of them did. Don't know whether they all do.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. It just doesn't come through properly.
Okay.
But we written down, they were written on the bag. She written on the bag for me, so it didn't get them mixed up.
Yeah.
Now I know it's Scouse pie. Because it just tastes it, just at my half.
But I like to see it written on it.
Okay. Now, we think we're going to leave the steak one for George.
Yeah.
So he
Probably.
can have it with chips and beans.
Yeah.
Good combination.
No, he won't have it with chips and beans.
Oh, he's not a proper Scouser, him.
I'm sure he'll be happy to learn that.
Well, that's some of the things you call them.
I'm allowed to call
Now,
him.
we've also got a gammon, leek and cheese. I imagine that's going to taste really nice.
See, what does that say?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's just, when they obviously stamped the
Are they
pastry.
big pies? There you go, Daniel. Let's see if I can lift it. They're like that kind of...
And we got
pie.
these 4 pies for £13 annual,
Yeah.
so it's a good, and they're award-winning pies, they're lovely.
They are nicely filled
yeah,
as
well
well. They're
filled.
not, they're not messy.
So which one should we cut open, the gammon or the chicken?
Go with the chicken.
Chicken?
I'm still eating the Scouse one.
Okay.
You can have that if you want.
Rich,
This.
what's up with you?
Don't know.
Whoa. Cutting through that chicken.
Wow. Ooh.
Oh, but this has got mushroom in. But it didn't say on there. I hope it hasn't.
Smell it?
Oh, I think it might have, you know.
They are incredible. We have had these.
Let's have a little look at
We
that.
have had a
inside
couple
that
of them
one anyway,
before.
because lots of people do like
They
mushroom.
do a Shankly pie.
I just don't.
They do a Clop pie.
Yeah.
They do a Scouse pie. They do all different ones.
Yeah. I think they do some Everton ones as well.
Do they?
I think so, but I don't know. They used to when we first went.
Did they?
Ages ago, yeah.
I don't know.
I do remember something in there. Maybe they just didn't get bought, so I don't know. Yeah, and I'm worried about that one having a mushroom in.
Diane says she's been watching our Florida posts. We love it there, but
Oh,
can't go
lovely.
abroad now with having Teddy. Brought back great memories. Oh, that's lovely.
There's
Thank
lots
you
of
for
people,
watching.
yeah.
And I mean, I know you probably think that, or you probably wish that you could take Teddy with you, but
Yeah.
I don't think you can for a 2-week holiday, can you?
So I'm going to try this one.
Ian said he can't. He's just realised it's Anfield and he can't go there because his feet will burn if he goes near. I take it you're the blue then.
Yeah, we were going to do a live around Anfield, the area, today. And Tracy said, what about going through the park and doing Goodison as well? But I said, no, we'll do that on a separate occasion.
Yeah.
So we'll go...
Hi, Robert.
Hi, Robert. So we're going to do, obviously, both grounds.
Yeah.
And obviously Everton are going to be moving to the new ground at the end of the season.
Yeah, so
So,
I think that will be
yeah, we want to go around
emotional,
there,
won't it?
For those of you who can't get there.
So what are we having now?
That's
Chicken
the chicken
and
one.
leaf.
Chicken and veg, it said.
Oh, I wrote leaf.
Chicken and veg.
Okay. It's on Walton Back Road. Yeah, it's sort of facing the garage. If you know the garage that's on the corner there of Oakfield.
It's actually just before there.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, it is.
as you go past Liverpool ground, it's immediately after, on the right hand side. So it's on the other side of the road, and you'll be all right. That's nice, isn't it?
That's
Chunks
delicious.
of chicken in there, guys.
Really nice chunks of chicken. And the sauce as well is so nice. There's no mushroom in that though. You can tell.
I wasn't too
Aren't
sure
you?
at first. I forgot, because sometimes people put mushrooms with chicken and all that.
Yeah, a lot of that row of houses, Daniel, are closed down, aren't they? I think they took over one of them And they've got like, you can go and sit in there, because we sat in there, didn't we, and had a
I thought
pie.
whether they closed down or whether they've been getting refurbished.
Or refurbished, maybe, yeah.
What's that one?
Everton will be the best grounds in the Championship next season. Oh, that's a shame.
Oh,
That's sad.
yeah. Is the bands are coming in right away? Does look very nice, the ground though.
Mitchell's, that's what it was called. Yeah, you're right, Daniel. It was called Mitchell's, wasn't it? And it's like a community. The community all done something, didn't
I remember
they?
years ago.
To get, no, listen, it was getting closed down.
Okay.
The bakery was getting closed down.
Yeah.
And they all, I don't know whether they pooled the money or they done something anyway. And they brought it back to life.
Yeah.
And that's why it's called now Home Baked.
Yeah. Used to be queues outside there
Yeah.
when it was a bakery. I don't mean doing the pies, I mean it used to be a bakery years ago selling breads
Breads
and
and
everything
stuff.
else. Used to be a queue of people outside there going back in the 70s.
Nikki says she'll have to send us some holy water if we go to Everton. I'm saying nothing. Hi Dee.
Hi, Jake.
And Ian said his mouth is watering. None of any dinner. No, neither of we.
Oh, sorry.
It is. They are very nice. But
They are tasty.
yeah,
Pastry's tasty. Lovely. Crunchy. It's not soggy. And they're filling. Well, as you can see.
yeah, filled to the brim. Daniel said he's definitely going there. It's not too far, Daniel.
Yeah, you should like.
Yeah.
Honestly. It's one of the places. You sort of just go past
Yeah.
all the time. And then you might sort of say to yourself, I'll have to see what that's like, but you never do.
I think when we first moved here, did we go once and then we didn't go for like 20 odd years? And it wasn't a case of it was bad or whatever. It was okay. It was just that you just go past it, don't you? And it's terrible, really.
You see, it's one of them things. You
Yeah.
just, I don't know. It's like visiting galleries and
Where you
museums
live.
and things like that, and
Very
other
weird.
things. Where you live, you tend to not. I mean, you might do them as a kid, but you tend to not do them very much as an adult. You'll go somewhere else and do it, but you won't
Yeah.
do it in your own city.
That's very true, Nikki. She's only messing. She said she's only joking. We're all Scousers, red or
Yeah.
blue. That's very true.
It is.
We are. And we know there's banter between
Yeah.
fans and whatever, but you're right. We're all Scousers.
That's right. We look after our own,
Yeah.
and we also welcome and look after people
Look after everyone
who,
else.
we want to,
Yeah.
who want to come here and want to enjoy,
Of course.
want to join in. It's nice.
Hi,
Nice to be
Lucy.
nice. Hi, Lucy. Hi to
Making
everybody
me
who haven't said
hungry.
hi to
I'm
yet.
not cooking today. My daughter is when she... Oh, lovely. You put your feet up.
What?
Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Hi,
Sarah's
Sarah.
a blue. She comes all the way from Bradford.
Yeah,
She loves it here.
yeah,
But they do support Everton.
yeah.
So she oofed. I think that means come on you blues. And then UTFT, I don't understand what that means. I just took it to be oofed. Do you know what that means?
I don't know what it means though. Don't ask me them things.
I'll bring holy water.
So, have you finished them yet, girl?
No,
Oh, you're awful slow.
I know.
So I'm going to cut into the gammon, leek and cheese.
Or maybe that's where I got gammon leek from then. Oh yeah, because I wrote gammon and leek. Sorry.
Ah,
Oh, chicken Caesar
like this
salad.
every
Oh,
day
I
in
love
ours.
that. I love that. Don't I?
yeah.
Colin. Yeah.
Yeah, well done. There you go. Oh, the lid's a bit lifted on this one,
Ooh.
raised up, but it's still got a lovely filling in it. And you can see it there. Gammon, leek and cheese.
Smell. I think that's my least favourite of the smells. Of the smells.
Every one of them nice.
Is that nice? See, let me swap. these along. Move these along for me.
Well, my favourite's always going to be the Scouse.
Do you know?
We're also up on Scouse, aren't you?
Yeah. Do you know what? Years ago, I had. Some people would say make a pan of Scouse, and then whatever's left, make a pie the next day. Well, that never ever happens in our house, does it? Because there's never any Scouse left the next day to make a pie, despite the pan being this big. So
We'll show you next time we make one.
yeah, so I have to make a pan of Scouse and then another pan of Scouse to make a pie, which sort of defeats the object, doesn't it really? Of course we are, red or white, we're all friends. Of course we are, Sarah.
Of course.
Yeah. The pies are from a place called Home Baked in Anfield, AMD.
They have got a website.
As in the Scouse.
And they do send them out. So I don't know whether they send them out just in the area or whether they send them out all over the country. You have to check that one online.
Sarah says, magical by Sarah. She said, as in the Scouse dish. I think, I don't know whether I've missed a comment of yours. I'm sorry. It's Colin's fault. Looks delicious. Oh, she's asked, where is your favourite place to eat in Liverpool city centre?
It's so difficult because
so
we're always finding new. At the moment, I would say Bamboo.
Yeah.
The food and
That
Bamboo.
was fab.
We got
That was
a
so
brisket
nice.
sandwich, didn't you?
Yeah.
And a steak one.
Oh, they
My
were.
word, honest to God.
They
were so delicious.
They were so delicious. Them.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, definitely.
They do a Sunday roast.
Yeah.
And I think they do a breakfast as well. I'm not too sure.
They do. They
So
do pancakes and stuff as well,
Yeah, so
don't
I'm
they?
wondering what them things are like.
Yeah.
We will go back there and try something else.
Yeah.
But we don't want to go back too soon, you know.
Oh, I see what you mean, Sarah. Sarah said she's not swearing, but it's a swear word. Up there, effing toffees. Okay.
Efteling.
Yes. Isn't that in name?
There's a
Holland.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a park in Holland.
Sarah's asked where she's late to the video, but where is these from? They're from Home Baked, Sarah. Just up the road.
Opposite Liverpool football ground.
You'll know it.
Right on the corner.
Robert's saying Bon Pan, very good. We haven't been to Bon Pan for a few years now.
Talking about that.
We were talking about
We
going.
actually said, it's been some time. Should we go back and see if it's any good still?
Yeah,
Because we liked it when the first time we went.
we did. Oh, I haven't tried this pie yet. Hi, George.
Hi, George.
Talk with your mouth full.
Sorry.
That's nice.
Isn't it?
It's quite a mild flavour compared to the others.
Yeah, but they're all nice.
But that is nice, the gammon one.
Now, if George doesn't know that we can get home, I'll be cutting into that steak one. Lovely then. Me coffee this, guys. It's
Very
from
nice. Universal.
Universal Studios in Orlando. It's a nice big thick cup, chunky.
If I was scoring, I'd score them all 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
That's how really good they are.
They're lovely. Pastry's lovely. They're well filled and really tasty. And chunky bits of meat in it, not scrimping.
Yeah. And see, Lucy said she had some pies from Farmer's Market at the weekend off a stall. They were packed. Very nice pastry as well.
Nice.
Well worth the money because it ain't cheap, but then their stuff is locally sourced produce,
Excuse me?
And we always say we like quality stuff. We don't mind paying for stuff that is, you know, it might be a little bit expensive, but if it's quality, you're going to enjoy it.
This isn't, was it?
It's quite reasonable.
We've got four pies there for £13.
Yeah.
Really nice. You can put them with whatever you want, chips and peas and anything. A little bit of gravy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, and you can make a nice meal out of them. So, £13, 4 pies.
Yeah.
Get around the family.
So, this is Sarah, who's a red. Magical by Sarah. She said, have we ever vlogged our homemade Scouse dish? Yes, we have. We done it a couple of years ago, didn't we? When it was in February. There's global Global Scouse Day, which is something like the 28th of February,
I can't
I
remember the
think.
exact date, but
I'm saying global, it might be international. I'm not sure,
Yeah.
whatever it is. So during the weeks in February and leading up to the 28th, what we done was we went out and we ate a bowl of Scouse in a few different places, didn't we, in Liverpool?
yeah, we
to
went
see
like
what
for the weeks leading up, as
yeah,
Stacey says.
to see which one we preferred, and then we
Yeah, we
the
scored
plan
which
was
one we reckon was the best and
yeah,
all that.
and then we made our own at home on for the 28th. So that was quite good, wasn't it?
Lucky enough, Tracy's was the best.
Silence. Yeah.
No, she does make a very nice pan of Scouse. Sometimes I have to coach it.
You know what?
We all have to coach.
There's no words.
Look,
No, Colin.
all us gentlemen, we are gentlemen.
You say that.
We have to coach our ladies now and again. I mean, just because you get carried away doing things, thinking you're doing it right and all
Colin,
that.
behave yourself.
We have to just make sure.
Do you know what? He's a nuisance,
And I'm
isn't
not trying to wind it up, honestly, guys.
he? Yeah, sure. So, good pan of Scouse. Hi, George. Hello, lad. Oh, George is not here yet.
No, he's
in Lives.
his girlfriend's
Yeah.
moment.
But Colin said he'll save him a pie.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't told him he's going to save him a pie. He's
No,
just said
but
to
I'm
me,
just very good like that.
we'll save that pie for George, and I'm fine because I can't eat. You can eat them. That I've left there from my
Right.
halves. I don't
Sure.
feel like.
Oh, there's the Scouse bit here, isn't it? Whoops, that knife.
Oh, careful now.
Mm.
It is easy to make. I
need
don't know
asking
whether you've
twice.
ever made it. Red Sarah, this is. I don't know whether you've ever made it before, but it is pretty easy to make, isn't it?
I could use that fork, couldn't I?
You could, but I've got a sore throat and
Okay, I'll just use my fingers.
you don't want to catch nothing, do you? No, you're catching
I'll
it.
use my fingers like I did in my Indian speaking.
Video.
Hindi video. That we done.
That confused a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, Colin
If
was
anyone's
just
seen that.
messing about.
I was messing about with the AI on the
Translator things.
translator. And I thought, I'm just going to put that up, see what reaction we get. I don't know whether anyone's seen it. I know some people did. Daniel did.
Yeah. No, it won't be far from your next house, Sarah. T said, do you ever watch What's for Tea on YouTube? She has done some really good recipes now.
No.
We don't. Do you know, people ask us all the time, do you watch such a thing? Do you watch such a thing on YouTube? What we tend to watch is like Florida, don't we?
If there's something decent about Florida on, we watch
we tend
that.
to watch that, and people who live in Florida and
Or if we're planning to go somewhere, then we'll have a look
then
and
we'll,
see.
yeah,
To give us ideas
yeah,
of places to visit and to go.
yeah.
But food-wise, we don't really.
Bit of mud. So she makes hot pot. Yeah, it's kind of the same hot pot, isn't it? Yeah,
It's a very similar recipe.
it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
bit of mud. I mean, I've made hot pot as well, and that's nice too, isn't it?
Ma used to do, and it was Scouse really. She'd say, I'll make a hot pot. But she'd do it and she'd put a crust on the top.
So it was like a Scouse pie.
Yeah, but it was just on the top.
Yeah, not
crust,
on the bottom. Yeah,
And it was lovely, used to love it.
yeah.
And he'd be like that, scraping the pan, all the way around the dish that was made in.
Yeah.
I know, he'd get the crusty bits around the edge.
And
You scrape all that off.
and
lovely,
mine was sliced potatoes on top of the hot pot. So you wouldn't put potatoes in the stew. You'd maybe leave them out and just have carrots and veg and stuff and meat, obviously, and then like sliced potatoes on the top, and that's nice as well.
Oh, you're eating your chicken one then?
No, go on, you can have it.
Okay.
Sarah says,
Don't wanna
Colin,
waste
you
this
sound like
food.
Ricky. He thinks he always has the last. He always has the last ingredients. Soft lad. Soft lad is a phrase that's very well used in our house. We have two soft lads in our house.
Who's that from?
Yeah, so the past few days we've my big brainwave, as you know, if you'd watched the live at New Year, I was adamant that living room is getting decorated this year. So we've started on it, but it's threw up a few cracks and things that we sort of knew were there, and they are historical cracks.
And you take the wallpaper off.
Yeah, but some of them.
These old houses.
I mean, the house is 120 years old this year, so you know you got to expect some kinds of shifting and things. Hi, Smiler.
Hi, Smiler.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
So when the last piece of wallpaper come off, it reveals a horrendous big nugget missing in the wall, didn't it?
What you go around and you check.
So Colin's had to do all that. So we've had
Fill
all
bits
that.
of things in and all the rest of it.
So we also have been trying to, on top of all that, we've also been trying to book a villa for Florida for May.
Because we've got the tickets
and we're for the Epic Universe in May. It's not on opening day, the tickets that we've got.
No, we did try.
It's
a few days later,
queue.
a week or something.
The queue was horrendous, wasn't it? It was about 6-7 hours long in the queue. Yeah. Excuse me. So,
as you can tell, there's going to be thousands and thousands online trying to get the tickets for the first day.
So the because of last year when we stayed in Cabana Bay again last year, didn't we? And we do love Cabana Bay, and we will go back there at some point. But it's not. We didn't want to do it this year. We want to stay in a villa. So
because we want to get it somewhere that's got a kitchen, a fridge freezer,
and be able to cook and just like
cook
pretend that we live there. Really, that's what I want to do.
Get a few tubs of ice cream. Somebody likes ice cream.
Yeah, good northern grub. You're right, Sarah. Yeah. Can you pass me some tissue?
I will.
I feel like I've
I
got
just need to wash my hands as well. Give me a minute, guys.
Oh, thank you. Yes, so we've been looking at villas anyway. Do you want to take George's out the way in case?
I will do. I'll come back for that.
A sneeze on it. So we said when we last stayed in a villa, it was 2010, wasn't it? Yeah. So I've got the we couldn't for ages. We were looking and looking. We couldn't find it for ages. And I was saying it's probably the site that I'm looking for. It's probably on an old computer that we've got or we've had. I'm not going back into all that. So eventually, I don't know what it was, but I clicked on it and it's called ClickStay. Now, it didn't used to be called that, but all my old bookings are all on there, so I know that's where I've booked from. Yes, they're 120 years old, I know. So, anyway, we're looking through there. So I messaged, you'd have to put the dates in that you want before you can like move forward. So to request the villa that we wanted, I have to put the dates in and do whatever. And so I've requested it. I've said who's going. There's only going to be me and Colin. That one was a 3-bedroom with a nice sunset and all that. Anyway, I don't know why he declined. He said it was to do with the dates, conflicting dates, whatever reason anyway. So that sort of threw us a little bit then, didn't it?
Yeah, the dates were available for you to put down, so obviously they must have been free.
Well, yeah, exactly. Sorry, I missed that bit. So yeah, we didn't understand why that was. So anyway, we searching and searching and searching. Anyway, there's a few that we found. Yeah. So I requested the same kind of system again, requested the thing. So I've done 2 this time, just in case one knocked me back again.
The first time it took what?
It took about...
Best part of 2 days before you got an answer.
Before I got an answer. So I thought I'll do 2 because then these 2 look okay. That we'd be happy to stay in either of them. Yeah. So if one said no, then hopefully the other one. Anyway, they come back within like an hour. Okay, and accepted both, and then realised it was the same company that was owned the both of them. Yeah. So they're like, okay, Tracy, you do know you've requested 2 bookings on 2 different properties. So I was like, yeah, I didn't explain the reason why. So I said, he says, okay, well, these need paying for. So I was like, okay, you've got till such a time to pay for the deposit, and I was like, can I just hold on a minute? We're just trying to finalise flights and make sure we've got our dates correct. He said, okay, cancel the bookings. So I was like, oh.
So you can't find
Okay.
out unless you request.
Yeah, and
when
then
you request, they expect you to just pay for it.
yeah. So it's
This
sort
crazy
of,
system they've got
it
there
sort
now.
of threw us a little bit anyway.
Whereas in the past, you
In the past,
you
it was
could
just,
see
yeah,
the open dates. You could click on them
yeah,
and all the rest
and
of it.
you
And try and reserve it then.
Yeah, you messaged the seller,
Yeah.
the owner of the house, and asked them, like, not face to face, because obviously it's on the screen,
Yeah.
but
So you could get your dates for your flights.
yeah, and then now
And then you're looking and go, okay, then that's free on them dates, and you could just go ahead and book it.
So it's all,
But the
and I
system's
did apologise, and I said, I'm sorry, it's been a few years since we booked a villa. We didn't have, we're not sure like, how to go about it now.
Yeah.
Plus,
Seeing as you change your system.
yeah, plus the prices are ridiculously high as well, aren't they?
We
And
were
the-
after
just
something
one
with a
sec.
pool.
Yeah, the last time we booked in 2010, it was £763 for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And there was 5 of us in that villa. And
Great price.
it was a fab price. I wish they'd just, why can't they just freeze that price for us? I'd even go back to that villa.
Yeah. But,
Was it okay?
Yeah, it was, yeah. But, what was I saying then? What was I saying then?
The prices, about the price.
Yeah, I mean,
we're trying to
we're
stick
looking
to
for
a budget, aren't we?
Where
where
got
there's a pool.
A pool,
Yeah.
something outside and all that.
Yeah.
Where you can have a little lounge and all that, maybe get in the water and all
Yeah.
that. But to find anything decent with a pool,
It's thousands and
it's
thousands,
crazy.
isn't it?
I mean, we could probably get somewhere for about 1900.
Yeah.
This is
doesn't
for 18 days.
Doesn't have a pool.
Doesn't have a pool.
Yeah.
But you're going to pay another £700-800 on
Close
top
to another 1,000
just to get a pool.
to have a pool.
And I just said to Tracy, I thought it's not worth paying that extra amount of money to find a decent enough property
No.
with a pool
I know.
for that extra. I mean, because the amount of times you're going to use it,
Yeah.
£800.
Just let me catch up on these. Sarah says it's 120 years this year. Our house anyway. I think some of the houses were built in different stages. I'm not sure, but we got the deeds of ours, and ours was 1905, wasn't it? So, Chris, we've got Budapest booked in March, and we're just trying to book Florida for May.
Yeah.
And Sarah's looking forward to the ice cream vlogs in the villa.
Well, it's
He's going to get his paint bucket size of...
tubs of ice cream.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
Walmart is full of tubs of ice cream. You probably watched
You'll have already seen Colin drooling at the freezers like that.
Fantastic.
Oh.
There's always now. The first time we went, honest to God, used to get this paint bucket size. It was shaped like a paint bucket.
Yeah.
And it was raspberry swirl. My God,
It was
it
delicious.
was absolutely gorgeous.
Was it
And
raspberry or strawberry?
No, it was raspberry, and it was cheap, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But the ice cream was far better than what you get here.
Yeah. It was really
I mean, you
lovely.
can get some nice ice creams here. Don't get me wrong. You've
But
got to go.
But the
You've got to go a decent way to find out.
and the pricey, aren't they, as well?
I mean, we have had something like up in the likes of Blackpool and beyond, haven't we?
Yeah.
And all that.
That farm that we went to, the ice cream
Yeah,
farm.
that was nice. Yeah.
I can't remember the name of that.
And they do sell some of it in some of the supermarkets.
They
in
sell
tubs.
it in that booths.
But it's like twice the price of what you get in a farm.
Yeah.
That's just,
Ridiculous.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's where we are for the Florida booking at the minute.
So
Hopefully today we
want to try and get it out the way.
Hopefully we can finalise that today so that we can
We want to
get
get
on
out the
with
way so
everything else.
we can start putting the money to one side to pay for it and all that.
Yeah, and that was another thing as well. Some of the from years ago when we used to go to Florida and book a villa, you could pay a deposit, and then you could pay it off, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And you had like until maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, before you went to finish off paying for your villa.
The way the website was
The way the website was run, but now it's like, what was it? it was the deposit, and then it was the full big chunk, like 2 months before, something like that, was it?
Something like that, yeah.
Which,
I mean, you can go on booking.com and find them.
and that's another thing,
And
isn't it?
sometimes you don't need to
Yeah.
pay until like a couple of weeks before.
Yeah, or the
Oh.
day before,
So you can get everything sorted, pick
Yeah.
everything out.
and then have your
So
stuff.
if anybody goes to Florida or has been to Florida or knows of any websites to have a look at, give us a shout and
Yeah,
let us know. We'll have a little look at it
yeah.
and we can compare them with what we're already looking at.
Help us get more confused.
Yeah. No, but I mean, if you've got an opportunity to see something
Yeah,
and it becomes better or
yeah,
a decent price, then it's better.
yeah,
Yeah, so obviously we're vlogging in here today for our live because
the weather.
as again it's raining. Tomorrow's supposed to be nice.
But Colin's in
I'm
work.
going to say nice, dry, so
Try at
that's
least.
nice for this place.
Yeah, but Colin's in work tomorrow, so
Yeah, and then for the next 7 days it's supposed
It's
to be
raining.
raining again after that.
Yeah.
So great weather we're getting.
Mm.
So no wonder you want to go to Florida. But I had to look at Orlando today and it's raining there
Excuse
as well.
me. Yeah, the weather is awful all over the place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hi, Col.
Hi, Cole.
We're staying in today.
Afternoon,
The
mate.
the weather's awful, as you
Yeah,
probably can
yeah.
tell out your window as well.
Yeah, so if anybody's got anything they want to ask us,
Yeah,
fire away and see whatever we can answer.
yeah.
But, yeah, we were going to go around.
We've had pies, Col. I don't know whether you
Yeah. You'll have to look back at this
you have to
now.
look back and see the pies from
Yeah.
home baked.
Yeah, very nice.
They were very, very
And
nice.
they do deliver, Carl, so
Yeah, you can put your order in.
yeah,
I don't know how that works. I
they
didn't.
pack them up, frozen, and send them out.
Did they just send to Liverpool or did they send?
I don't know, girl, that's what I was saying before. She doesn't listen, does she? Get this all the time. Not listening to me.
Oh, come on.
I think we all get that, don't we?
Sarah said, oh wait, can you both remember the little pots of raspberry swirl pots of ice cream? I don't remember them. Or were they like a mousse? I don't know.
Your moose.
Loose.
About this house. Yeah,
I loved strawberry ice cream in a wafer. Knew that you could slice.
Just get wafers when you make me one.
I know. There was a place as well that we went to in Florida years ago called, was it Sizzlers? Something like that, was it? Where you made
No,
meat.
no.
What was it?
Was it Sizzlers?
It
was a steakhouse anyway.
It was Sizzlers. And
Might have
I never wanted. We'll be in Budapest for 5 nights, Dee.
Yeah.
When we get there, it was always like middle afternoon or whatever, and these all want to eat, and I'm like, I don't want to eat, I don't want nothing to eat, I just need drinks and I just want to go to sleep. George ordered ribs, and whoever else we were with, they're all ordering steaks, and I'm like, Colin, will you just get me a cake? Get me a cake and some ice cream or something. Anyway, he made me a cake. It was like a buffet thing, wasn't it? Put cake on the bottom,
yeah.
just like Madeira cake,
Yeah.
cake on the bottom. Then strawberries in like a syrup, didn't you?
Yeah.
Then more cake, then ice cream, then more strawberry. Oh my God, it was the nicest thing. And I was like, should we go back to Sizzlers and you can make me a cake again? Anyway.
We actually did.
Yeah.
But they didn't have the same stuff there. So.
If you want a pool day, just buy a 1-day Blizzard Beach ticket. It will be about £55, much cheaper than 800 that you just mentioned, and you get a lazy river too, a bit cheaper than Volcano. Because we're annual pass, that is a good idea actually, but we're annual pass holders, aren't we? So we can we've got tickets for Volcano Bay included in our pass, so we could do that anyway. But it's just the privacy of having your own, isn't it? Your own little terrace and your own
I know what you mean. It's like for a little lounge, you know,
pool and just lounging. And, yeah, that's really. Nikki said, do the thermal baths in Budapest, amazing. Oh, it does look nice and warm. doesn't it?
We actually seen that on the
Yeah,
video.
we did.
Because we're going to Budapest, we looked.
Yeah,
And we've seen someone doing it and all
Yeah.
that. It does look good.
does look nice.
But then again, the same thing is we get there with all these,
Big
like,
ideas
we're
of
going
what
to
we're
do
going
this,
to do
we're
and
going to
all
go
that.
there. And
Hi,
then you
Charlotte.
see something. Hi, Charlotte. We're going to go, we see something and we think, okay, let's try this then, let's try that.
Yeah.
Before you know, the day's over and we haven't
and
been
we've
to
got-
where we might have thought we were going to go.
Yeah, and we're like, we've got to go home tomorrow and we haven't done hardly any of the things that's on my list. And everywhere we go, believe it or not, I do have a list, don't I?
Yeah.
And so I try to tick off the list before we sort of, well, don't sway off the list, just do the list first and then we'll get around to doing anything
It's so
else
difficult
then.
because
It
your
is.
list will take you here, there and everywhere.
Yeah.
And if you're in a certain area, you see something, you think, we're going to do that. Before you know, the day's gone.
We've got a little baby fan. Charlotte's son, is it Theo? Oh, it's two months old, sorry. And as soon as I put used to on the telly, he won't take his eyes off. Oh, that's so
lovely.
cute. Hi,
Hello.
we don't know your name.
What's this
People.
little tot's name?
Yeah. Oh, his name is Stanley. Oh, Stanley.
Hi, Stanley.
Hi.
Stanley.
Oh, how
Hi,
cute. How cute is that? Oh. They used to come in a 5-pack from the cheap freezer shop. Haven't seen them in years. Oh, I know what you mean, Sarah. It is them they're like a little mousse.
Yeah, no, yeah,
strawberry.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pull a little cardboard lid off and away
Do
you
you
go.
like them? Yeah.
Yeah.
Stephen Quirk asked, have you ever met any other YouTubers? Yeah.
We haven't sort of gone out of our way to, but we have seen, we have met. We went to Tenerife and we went to a Buddy's bar
Yeah.
and
We
we met what's her
Laura.
name? Laura, yeah.
Yeah.
Had a little chat with Laura.
Yeah. We've met Jed.
Jed, yeah.
He
Jed,
does.
yeah. But we didn't know
YouTube.
that at the time, yeah.
No, he does YouTube with his daughters, his twins. We met, although they're not doing it now, the couple from Manchester. We met them.
Yeah.
Seen them a couple of times, haven't we?
Yeah. It's just, I'm sure we probably,
Yeah.
the more we do, the more we will see others, but
Yeah.
it's not something we go out of our way to do. If somebody
No.
lives somewhere and they know we're coming and they turn on and say, you know, like to meet up and this, that and the other, we don't mind. You know what I mean? It's just, it's not something like you sort of think about doing. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
I mean, lots of people do kind of get in touch with us because they might be going there.
Yeah.
You know, there's people who go to Florida
Yeah.
and they have sort of all started chatting with each other so that they're meeting up when they get there
Yeah.
and things like that. But we're not. We're not. When you do things like that, you tend to be doing what they want
Everybody else wants to
instead
do
of doing what you want to do.
in the group. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think because we're so limited on time as well, aren't we? And we don't sort of follow trends, and we don't follow. We're not in competition with anyone. We're just us, and
it's getting around
sort of-
with Tracy as well.
and my leg is a bit of a hindrance, isn't it?
I mean,
So
what you see on most of the vlogs is obviously an edited version of us getting around during the course of the day.
yeah,
It might be compressed into 45 to an hour
yeah.
minutes, but yeah, that's took all day to do all that.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
lots of these things actually take
takes a
a
while.
lot longer, you know what I mean?
Like when we went to Paris, we went to Disneyland Paris in last month, which I say last month, it was only last month, but it feels like ages ago,
does,
doesn't
yeah,
it? And it took us absolute hours to get down Main Street,
Yeah.
purely because we were, oh, look at this, oh, look at that, look at
Yeah,
this,
lots
and
to
then we
see,
have to
but also
stop
the
and
speed.
sit and all that. So it is sort of time consuming as well, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's not a far distance, but
No, it's not at
Yeah.
all.
you stopped a couple of times.
Hi, Denise.
rested.
You've missed the pies.
Oh, hi Denise. Yeah, so it's not that we wouldn't, you know, meet anybody. If somebody asked us to. and
Yeah,
this,
then
and
obviously
would,
we would. We're not.
you know,
And if anybody ever sees us, which we always say, don't we? If anyone
and say
sees
hi,
us
you know,
outside, you know, anywhere, just come and say hello.
Yeah.
We don't bite.
That's another thing why we decided, okay, we're going to go do some lives around Liverpool.
Yeah.
We'll give people the opportunity, because sometimes we get people making the comments and saying, oh, I'd love to meet you, and things like that. So
Hi, Gary.
we always say, hey, Gary. We always say, well, you may well do one day, you know. But by doing this, it also gives people an opportunity that they can meet us in person and have a chat. And,
I mean, we've met a few people, haven't we?
Yeah. And ask me for a pen.
Ask Colin for a pen. If you do ever
Got
see
a bag
us,
full of pens.
ask him for a pen, because he's tight with his pens. He won't share the
Tight with them.
pens.
If I let Tracy have them, I'll never get them back.
Honestly, I'm good with pens.
Yeah.
Now I know where the pens are.
I'm
Every
hiding them again.
time I see anyone, you're getting a pen. Where am I up to? Gary, you've missed the Gary and Denise, you've missed the pies off from Home Baked. We just had some pies, and we couldn't go out today again because of the rain, so we're indoors again. Sorry. D said, would you review any of the limited offer foods in Lidl from around the world? There is Central and Eastern Europe foods at the moment. Oh, well, do you know, we would, but by the time we get around to doing it, they're probably off the shelves, aren't they, if they're only a limited edition?
Limited, yeah. We have done some of them things
yeah.
in the past, and we've enjoyed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What was that Italian thing we got that time? We got something in the Italian.
Was it a pudding?
And we thought we'd go back.
Was it a pudding?
Can't remember.
Was it a pudding?
We went back, and I'm going back looking for it. Didn't realise it was limited, and it was gone.
Let's see. Colin said, do you get, what's that say? Requin seed. What's that?
It's that predictive test they call.
A lot when filming. Do you get requin? That's what they call it.
Requin seed.
Do we get stopped? Maybe is that what you mean when we're filming? There's been the
Well,
odd.
there's been occasions, hasn't
odd
there?
occasion, yeah.
I mean, when it first happened, we were like,
oh my God, so nervous.
blimey, yeah.
And Charlotte asked, do you ever just order like Pizza Hut or Domino's? We did the other night. It was George, actually.
George said
She'll just get a pizza. And I was like, oh no. So yeah, we do.
Yeah. Sometimes we just, I mean, since I've had that burger from Waffle,
every time
I go past there, I'm looking and thinking, oh,
get a waffle
I need
burger.
to call it, but you've got to do the vlog, so you're thinking, oh, I can't.
I know. Sarah's saying, oh, Stanley. I know, Stanley.
Hi, Stanley.
Yes, them raspberry ripples. Oh, bumping into Colin. She was so nervous in Aldi. She bumped into Colin.
Yeah,
with Marley, and I was in the car, wasn't I?
Yeah.
And
I could see her look, and then she goes, are you Colin?
Oh.
And I said, yeah. Colin and Tracy.
And it just so happened that Sarah, this is Sarah who lives in Bradford, who's the Evertonian, she was actually staying on our road, in our street. Yeah.
And she said, I'm staying.
Which was lovely.
She told me, staying here, just stay there. And then she gave me this number of the street, and I was like,
where's that? And he come out and told me, and I was like,
I don't think we've got a number like that in our street.
It goes up that high, our street. So when we come home, we're like driving down.
A bit nervous at the time.
Yeah, looking at the numbers, it was funny.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mary's on. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Keith.
Colin and Tracy. Well, hello. How's things? Keith's in the studio refreshing his mantra and singing. He will be performing soon.
I've just got to let you know, Mary.
It was Hindu.
That was Indian.
Indian, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Indian.
Indian, yeah.
Not Mandarin.
Yeah.
So
Gary says.
Tell him to rearrange that and start learning Hindi.
Gary says, I always used to wonder why the little blue pens were everywhere till someone told me they come from betting shops. They do, them little blue ones. My granddad used to have a bloody stash of them tied in a lassie band. I don't know why.
How many of them did you pinch?
Off my granddad, no, I didn't like them little ones. They're awkward to write with.
Yeah, because the only...
Especially when you're writing your bet out, they're no good. Denise is going to rematch. I think you mean rewatch for the pies, Denise. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well weighed. Lovely pies.
Dee's asked, what's our favourite dessert? Oh.
I do like a tiramisu.
Yeah. I do like tiramisu.
Any ice cream.
Colin's is ice cream always.
Any and every ice cream.
I like a strawberry cake, just like a nice sponge or a carrot cake. Yeah.
Eating mess.
Like that. Oh, eating mess is fab.
Knickerbocker glory.
Oh,
Banana long boat.
Oh, just goes on. I don't like bananas.
Oh, I do.
I'm very unlucky with bananas, aren't I? Weirdly. Favourite starter? Charlotte's asked.
I do like a soup.
Colin's has got to be a soup.
I do love a soup. A nice soup, really lovely.
I'm not sure.
And a crusty piece of bread. Or a crusty cob.
I like something where...
custard donuts, yeah.
Oh, no.
But custard in general. Custard on nearly everything.
Do you know, yesterday we were...
Cold custard with ice cream.
The vlog that went on today, them macaroni and something pie, parcel, present things, whatever they were called. They weren't no presents, let me tell you. We were looking in the freezer, weren't we, for them? And Colin shouts, we've got mince pies in here from Costco. So I was like, oh yeah, the gorgeous mince pies from Costco. So we'll have to make some custard later and have them.
Because they're them frangipane ones.
They are very, very nice.
So they'd be nice with custard.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gary Rigby speaks a little Hindi.
Ah.
Been to India 3 times. Wow.
Wow, Gary.
Nice. Is there any foods in Budapest that you're wanting to find? There is. I shall tell you if it's in my list.
Tracy has a little, puts a little list down.
Oh no, it's just places.
Oh.
The New York Cafe, I definitely want to go to that. And then I'll find out what's on the menu. When I've logged it all down, I'll find out what's on the menu then and see what it is. There's a central market, a central food market, which does look really good. And there's something called Cookie Beacon. So...
Anyway, where they do lots of foods is good because you're going to compete against each other.
I mean, there's a lot of things on Instagram that I follow, but I'm reluctant to follow them until you lot have guessed where we're going, because you might be able to see where I'm following and go, hang on, I know where you're going now, and cheat. I'm not saying that you're cheats, obviously, but you just never know.
We're not talking about you, Mary.
Oh, no, not you, Mary. Definitely not.
Maybe Keith.
That Keith, yeah, he's a cheat. Will you try the goulash? Yeah, we'll try the goulash. I've made goulash, haven't I? Yeah. And it's lovely. So
we do like goulash,
it would be nice to try an authentic one.
Anything like that, yeah.
Gary's been to Budapest as well. I recommend Oslo as well. Yeah. Do you know? Did you go to was it you that was telling us about Iceland? Was he going to Iceland last year or this year?
I don't know. He has been to
I know
a lot of places,
you've been to New York as well, because we were going to New York this time last year, weren't we? Very well travelled, yeah. Nikki's off to New York soon as well, with her daughter, isn't she?
Oh, that's right,
yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of places. I mean, we have got a lot of places that we want to visit.
We sort of, when we got to New York, we were a bit overwhelmed about, there was places we wanted to visit, and then we wanted to try and maybe something jump out at us. And obviously a bit difficult getting around.
Yeah.
But we also couldn't wait to get to Philadelphia, because we wanted to go to the Reading Food Market, and that was amazing, that place. Yeah. Absolutely, the food in there is amazing.
Yeah.
We've had, what was it, the bread things we got?
The which?
The bread things we
Pretzel.
got. Pretzels, yeah.
Oh,
now, we've had pretzels before,
wow.
and they're hit and miss whether you get a decent one or not. These were freshly made in there, and my God.
They were.
You could see them making them, guys.
So good.
Amazing. They were warm. They were delicious.
The nice flakes of salt just on. That's all it was. Buttered and salted, wasn't it?
Absolutely gorgeous. Unbelievable.
Absolutely delightful.
The best pretzels
they were.
You could find anywhere.
Yeah.
Forget these shops that do them and the little stalls. in the shopping malls and all
Yeah,
that.
that was
Nothing,
fab.
not a patch.
Nothing, no. Charlotte asked, if you had to eat one meal for the rest of your lives, what would you eat? Oh, that's so hard.
Scouse. Because it's got everything in there. It's got your veg in there. It's got your meat in there and all that. So
I couldn't do that for the rest of my life, though. I don't know.
I'd be like that. Oh,
I'd have
Scouse
to say,
again.
I'd say, Colin, you pick a meal, George picks a meal, and I pick a meal, and then we alternate. We pinch off each other's. Nikki said, Tracy, if you don't mind me asking, what's wrong with your leg? Only asking as I had a problem. Fingers crossed. Now I'm clear. Oh, I'm glad you're clear. I had nerve damage in my back.
In the spine.
In my spine. I had parts of 2 discs removed because it was pressing on the nerve. It had popped out of it where it sits in me. It was L4 and L5 disc, and it had come out of the holder, I don't know what it's called, and it was pressing on the nerve down my leg. So my leg, from my knee down to my ankle, it's numb, isn't it? Down the left side of it, on my left leg, it's numb because it was left for so long. So they took the thing out, the damaged bits of the discs. They took them out and recompressed the nerve, and it didn't work. It hasn't worked.
He did say.
I mean, it was nothing to do with the surgeon. He was great.
He said he's done everything he can. He said he's looked, he's scanned and everything afterwards. And he said, I can't do no more. It's one of them.
Yeah.
Where it works or it doesn't work. So,
I think the fact as well.
I've
got degenerative disc disease, and I also suffer with restless leg problems in my legs and in my arms. So he done some other tests for me, which was ongoing last month as well, which we didn't mention on the channel. And I had it was quite a extensive things going on.
Yeah, quite
tests
a number of things.
And other scans and things.
More MRIs and everything.
Yeah, for my hip, for my leg. So the outcome from that was I've got...
And you've got something going on in your neck as well.
I've got some discs that are loose in my neck, which could be causing the tingly in my arms and things like that. I've got carpal tunnel in my wrists, and I've got something wrong with me ankle and me foot. What was that called?
Oh, I forgot.
Whatever that was anyway. Oh, there's your machine going off.
It's my coffee machine, sorry
so
guys.
I'm a bit of a wreck, really, Nikki, but I'm getting about, aren't I?
Yeah. And we do our best to do what we can. And all that.
I mean, some days...
We're not going to let anything hinder us from
I'm never ever just going to sit there and go, oh, that's me done, and that's
it
just not happening.
Take some time, but we just get on with it.
Yeah. So that's why things take us a longer time to like get about and do things and that. So if you're thinking, oh, why didn't you go to such a place when you were there? It's simply because it took us 3 hours to just walk down a road, and then we have to stop and have a drink, and you know what I mean, and the rest. I'm messing. Let's see. Iceland is good. Gary said everyone goes there these days. You never hear. No, that's very true. You didn't ever hear of it.
Yeah.
Mum goes to Iceland. Oh, Stephen. It would have to be mashed potatoes for him, for Gary. I do love mashed potatoes, to be honest, yeah.
No.
Did we try the banana pudding in NYC? Nikki's asked. No, because it's me again with bananas. I'll tell you about that.
What I did do. I did try the cheesecake though.
Junior's cheesecake, Nikki. You've got to try that.
I mean, I've heard different things from there. Some people saying that, some people don't. Now, I'll always tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Not just from my opinion. I mean, obviously it is my opinion, but if I think it's a bit like that, I'll say, well, it's going to depend on whatever. But I got the one with the shake.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God!
If you've watched the New York vlogs, you will have seen that. We went in a taxi, didn't we? Across, was it the Manhattan Bridge? We crossed or Brooklyn Bridge?
Brooklyn Bridge, wasn't it? We went across.
Brooklyn Bridge in the taxi, and then
we walked back across.
And we walked back across over the Manhattan. Yeah.
That took some time.
That took ages.
It was good. It was nice.
It was relaxing. I mean, the trains were going past us which was a little bit nerve-wracking, wasn't it, at first? But then we got used to it. It was okay. Let's see. Oh, Charlotte's other son has just come home from school and he says hello. His name is Thomas. Hi, Thomas.
Hi,
Hope
Thomas.
you had a good day at school.
School's rubbish, isn't it, mate?
No, school's dead good. Take no notice to Colin, he's naughty.
Wait, going to school when you could either go and play out with your mates or you could go
Not
on
in the rain.
well, you can go on the Xbox or the PlayStation or something then, can't you?
Don't
have a
listen
chat with your
to him.
mates.
Don't listen to him. He's naughty. Gary's saying the best food he ever had was in Vietnam. That's right, you said that last week, didn't he?
That's another place, yeah. I said to Tracy.
Dead cheap as well, and the coffee is better.
Did say to you last week. Tracy was a bit like, oh, Vietnam.
Wow. You're right, Nikki. Costco mince pies are the bomb. They are very, very nice. And she also says, yay, I go on Friday, cannot wait. My list is so long. My brother is flying in from Texas to meet up. He's done all the states while he's lived there. Wow. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that'll be lovely for you. We hope you have a fab time. Yeah. You will have a fab time.
And you can give us some advice if we get a chance to go around the States, different places. Yeah. Because we do want to do something like that eventually. Yeah. It all depends on how the channel goes, obviously. Yeah. If the channel keeps growing, then obviously it makes it easier for us to be able to travel to these other places.
It does. Gary says, just want to say thanks for recommending the cafe in Old Swan. It was fantastic, but out of the way for me though. Do you know what?
You're welcome, Gary.
You're welcome. It was brilliant. It was
there's
so
so many
nice.
things there that I think I want to try.
And the staff were great, weren't they? The two fellas who were running it, brilliant. Everything was lovely in there. I was really impressed, to be honest. It was Kelvin who told us. To be honest, there's a few other people who've told us, but the latest one was Kelvin. And he was right,
And the two fellas are so nice and easy to get on with and have a little laugh with.
Yeah. I was waiting for them to come over, to be honest, and say, how was it? I was going to say it was awful, but he never come and asked us. He must have just known it was good, mustn't he? Daniel says he loves the beef Frankfurters out of Costco, but don't have a card. Daniel.
Yeah. Mind you, it's no one again. I was going to say, you'll have to, next time, we'll do a little delivery for you.
Yeah. We haven't tried the double warm cookie yet, no, in Costco, Sarah. Ooh.
No?
Is that in the cafe part of Costco or in the actual shop? What hot chocolate do you recommend? We recommend options.
Always,
it's fab. That is really nice. The Belgian chocolate.
We tried so many things, like you try your Cadbury's, your Galaxy.
Not a patch on options.
What was the one that we got? 2 tins
Starbucks.
Of Starbucks. And Starbucks is very, it's very dusty, like a dryness and it leaves it in your mouth.
Yeah.
But the options, I always put like at least 3 scoops in a mug. Heaped ones in a mug. I go halfway with milk. Almost halfway, just slightly under. And I give it a good stir first. Warm it up in the microwave first, and then pour the hot water on. Oh my God, it's delicious. So smooth. It's unbelievable.
Colin is an award-winning hot chocolatier maker.
I mean, it's so simple.
It is, but it's that's
just putting that together like that. Yeah. It's delicious.
Yeah, the hot chocolate that we had in oh my God, where was that now?
In a few places.
Was it Copenhagen? Did you have hot chocolate in Copenhagen?
There was hot chocolate in Copenhagen.
And that was nice. Yeah. Oh, she says it's in the cafe. It comes warm. It's new to the UK. Oh, we might have to go and pay a visit to Costco. Do we need to go to Costco for anything?
Well, we haven't been for a bit, so we probably
might do
need
that.
maybe a little trip down there.
Not had it yet, so can't say if it's any good. Just keep seeing it. Oh,
space?
watch this space then. We might do that. We might do that for you, Sarah. Yeah. Oh, and Gary, you're right. Have you noticed they always ask how's the food when you're chewing, or you've just gone put a big mouthful in and they go how's the food, and you're going.
I think like give it a chance to taste it, and then have a little sleep
sometimes because we're taking photos as well. So I do a little video and a photos for me Instagram. Colin's doing videos for thumbnails or pictures and things, and for like, just to show you like slow-mos or whatever. So they might have brought the food like 5 minutes ago and come back over and say, how is it? And we're like, oh, it looks great. We haven't tried it yet. We're busy taking pictures of it.
Yeah, we'll let you know. What's this video?
Yeah. Dee said, do we put marshmallows and cream on the hot chocolate at home?
Yeah.
I like to if I can. Not the cream. I wouldn't have the
I mean,
cream. But
we have done that.
Colin would, but
We
but
have
I
done
would
that,
always
but-
have the marshmallows. Yeah.
If we've got marshmallows in, we'll use them.
You're welcome, Sarah. Much appreciated. Yeah. So Thomas said, if you had to get rid of one food from the world, what would it be? Oh.
Mushrooms.
Colin will say mushrooms. Do you know what? Do you know when you'd ask questions, I just can't ever think of anything. What do I hate? I'd say coriander. I know that's not a food, but
That doesn't really bother me that much, to be honest
I
with you.
don't like that soapiness. The soapy, you can smell it, and then when you taste
But
your
you get,
food,
you get
and
too much ginger, don't you?
you get
Things
that
like
with ginger too. Yeah. I'd say meatballs and mushy meat.
Oh,
there you
come
go.
on.
Yes, I've remembered something.
Mushy sausages.
Mushy sausages, they are just no good, them.
Meatballs are lovely.
Meatballs, mushy meat, no. I don't
Yeah,
like.
but I'm not about mushy meatballs, am I?
Good quality, but even then, I'm always so put
I
off.
love a mama's meatballs.
Kippers, nobody seems to like. I don't mind.
No, you used to hear about people having kippers a lot
do you
years
know
ago,
what?
but
I know.
you know,
I don't mind kippers, to be honest. It's easy if you can just go like and peel the skin thing off. Liver, heart and kidney.
kidneys.
Oh, Daniel's not an awful guy.
That's awful,
That's
Daniel.
awful. It's very good for you though.
Yeah.
Very good for you. Olives, yes, Sarah. I mean, I'd eat them, but I'm not really that.
Well, how are you going to get your olive oil
Yeah, true.
if you got rid of the olives?
That's very true. I
You
had to
might
give
want
it
your
back
olive oil for
on
something.
the Isle of Man. Oh, the Isle of Man kippers are brilliant, aren't they? Everybody loves the Isle of Man kippers. Oh, I love that. Thomas, I do like that tea. Corned beef mash with beans.
Oh,
we
yeah.
we all love
Yeah.
that, don't we? That's really nice. Do you know what else is
It was
nice? With crispy onions, if you just sprinkle
Yeah.
crispy onions on top of, that's very nice.
What's nice as well is sometimes mash with cheese melted on it.
Yeah, that
Really?
is nice. Yeah.
You melt cheese on top of the mash.
Nikki
Put it under
says,
the grill a
oh,
little bit.
bless you, Tracy, I feel your pain. My daughter slipped in work, was in terrible pain, couldn't walk. We were at just 20. I couldn't leave her. I was recommended a brilliant chiropractor in town. Oh, God, that's terrible. Mine just come on me one day. It wasn't like I didn't slip, I didn't fall. I literally was just going about my business.
The damage
gone
must
to
have been
work.
there.
The damage obviously was there.
And just one day it just came out.
Just, yeah. And from the top of my leg, from like where my hip sort of down, right the way down, it was like the muscle wasn't long enough for me to extend my leg at some point, was it? And I was completely bent over. It was terrible.
Vegetable oil instead of
Exactly,
olive oil.
yeah. So see, there's ways around things.
There is, of course, I'm only messing. But you put a bit of olive oil, don't you, and a bit of vinegar and things like that in.
Balsamic vinegar to dip your bread.
To dip your bread in.
Yeah, nice.
When you're being all Italian and that.
Oh yeah. Nikki, try
Junior's.
Junior's.
Refuse, you know.
But there's another bakery I want to try. Do you want to try Magnolia Bakery? We've seen that a few times, but because it was the banana pudding, I was like, no, I don't want it. We could have just got cupcakes from there, couldn't we, really?
Well, I could have had the banana pudding.
You could have. You could have, yes. That's
Well,
very true.
I'll try all these things, you know.
Yeah, I seen something on the telly the other day, and it was an Italian cook. I think it was an Italian cook. And he said when he come to Britain, he'd asked where can he buy olive oil, and somebody had sent him to the chemist because that's what it was like, wasn't it? Years ago, nobody used olive oil for cooking.
No, you couldn't.
They just
you didn't sort of see
rubbed it on your
supermarkets
leg
years
and
ago,
things
yeah.
like that for different things. Warmed it up and rubbed it on your joints. And like your dad, when your dad was born, he was bathed in
Bathed
olive
in
oil.
yeah.
Because he was premature or something,
Yeah,
was he? And
he was born
on the cold floor.
Pneumonia.
Yeah.
And the doctors had said, I mean, going back then, like, you know.
Well, Colin's dad, if he'd have been alive, would have been 99 yesterday, so that's how long ago it was.
Yeah. So he was born on the cold floor, and he ended up with pneumonia. But they did say that they don't think he'd live. Yeah. And so he got his mother bathed him in olive oil and all that, she cleaned him and all that. So must have been awful slippy.
He must have been, yeah. Imagine that as well.
Must have slipped on the floor a few times.
Do you know what? Imagine the clothes.
Quick, grab that baby.
Flew out the door. Don't open the door. Oh, you're so cruel. Do you know the clothes though? Because they didn't have no washing machines and that. How would you get the oil out of the clothes? My God.
Just scrub.
Oh. Nikki saying her daughter had the warm cookies last week in Costco and they are in the cafe pot. Did she like them, Nikki? Because we've got to try them for Sarah.
Yeah. Did it come with ice cream?
No. What is your favourite flavour of ice cream? Charlotte said. Mine is strawberry, but this as a basic, I would say strawberry.
But going back years ago, I'd have probably said something basic like strawberry or raspberry or things like that. Vanilla is always a favourite because
it goes with everything.
But when we first went to Florida, I got Reese's peanut butter. George got birthday cake. Yeah. And honest to God, that birthday cake.
That was very nice.
The flavour was so good. I don't even know what the flavour was. It said birthday cake.
Whatever birthday cake flavour is.
You get bubblegum flavour. You get all kinds. I just don't even think you could sort of.
No, I'd say for just like basic flavours, I would go with strawberry, but I also like rum and raisin. Yeah. Pistachio.
Turtle track.
Turtle track is very nice.
Yeah. Oh.
Everyone's going to be rushing out after this to go and get ice cream and cakes and everything.
We were like, what's turtle track?
What's turtle track?
You got these little chocolate
with caramel
turtles
bits in and the caramel trail. It was so nice.
In the ice creams, didn't you? Yeah. And you bit into it and caramel come out.
Mm. What's the best place you've been and loved? Oh. Other than Florida, because you all know, Florida is we love Florida, but we love Paris too.
Paris, yeah.
Don't we?
Yeah. Paris is so nice. It's nice. Yeah. It's nice walking out early, walking into a boulangerie and getting something to eat there. And a nice cup of coffee. Yeah. And no matter what you get to eat there, you're always looking at the things that you haven't had. Yeah. And thinking, oh, I wonder what that's like. Yeah.
Do you know where else?
Never satisfied.
No. Do you know where else? And I know it wasn't like Norway as it's, you've gone to a place in Norway. When we went on the fjords. Yeah.
That was lovely as well.
That just totally shocked the life out of me. Yeah. In a good way, in a really good way. It's sort of I just didn't know what to expect, and we hadn't really researched it because we knew we were going on a ship and it was blah blah blah. So we hadn't really looked into it that much, or that much. So each port that we stopped at, it was just like
it was nice.
You were stepping into a picture.
You go
a painted picture.
It was nice to go and talk to the people that were there.
Yeah, it was fab.
In the shops,
in the
cafe,
was lovely.
Things like that.
And
just smiling and a little chat with them.
Yeah, they all were really friendly, weren't they? It was that place just.
I mean,
it
look
was.
at
It was
first
lovely.
wonder what you're doing.
Yeah.
And all that, but we just chatted away and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Made a little joke about things and.
I mean, it was a bit expensive, wasn't it? But it was. It was just.
The way the cost of living
is.
there.
I know the wages are really good there, aren't they?
The wages are matching. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, it was lovely. Charlotte asked, "What is your favourite fish?" Oh, halibut. Halibut is really nice, now our favourite now. Yeah. But other than that, it'd be haddock, wouldn't it? Haddock. Although salmon's nice too. And I quite like crab.
what I don't like is I don't like the little fiddly things.
Colin doesn't like the bones.
The bones and things like that.
And if you'd have to mess about.
I like to just get in and just
eat it without having to pick off anything.
You can have a fish butty, you can have a
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
get in and scoff away.
But yeah, salmon, crab, halibut, haddock.
Yeah.
Tuna, even. We like tuna. Yeah.
Anything that's lean from having to fiddle a fart around with.
Daniel's made homemade vegetable soup. Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
very nice, Daniel.
That sounds very nice.
I'll swap you a hot dog.
Have you put any lentils in it? I've just made salmon for Jamie's tea. Oh, very nice. Why isn't Jamie having vegetable soup? Or is he having that for his starter? Or is he like George and he goes, I'm not having that if that's got such a thing in. I'm just not eating it. George is funny because he always had, I always made chicken soup, vegetable soup, scouse, different things, didn't I?
Yeah.
And he always, I don't like chicken soup. And yet he was sick a few months back, wasn't he? And he's like, Mum, will you make chicken soup?
Odd kid. Strange. But then again, all of those who have kids will know kids are odd.
Yeah.
They'll surprise you
Castor
from
oil
1
with
minute to the
cayenne
next.
pepper, rubbing your joints, etc. It really works. Oh, I never knew that. Hi, Jenna.
Hey, Janet.
My son William 8 would like to know, what did you like best, Disney or Universal? I like Disney. He's a Universal fan. Well, I think we're with you.
We love Disney for the magicalness of it
Yeah.
and things like that. But I don't know. I think
Disney
Universal you can have.
Universal for me. Universal, it just...
Yeah, but Disney, I haven't said them. Yeah, Disney is something where you can take in the experience and the magic of the castle, of things like that, around Epcot and different sorts of stuff other than like theme park things.
Yeah.
Whereas Universal, you can go with the excitement of the roller coasters and everything and enjoy something to eat and something. So we are annual pass holders for Universal, so that tells you.
I mean, we've still got Disney tickets from 2010 that
The last couple of
are
times
never ending.
We've been to Universal more than we've been to Disney.
Yeah, and we've still got tickets, so that's telling you. We went back to Florida in 2022, and we hadn't been since 2010. So them tickets are still intact. We've still got about 5 days each, something like that, still left. And
we bought a load of them never end because our intention was to go again.
Yeah.
Then the recession hit.
And we lost our business, as we've told you before, the business that we had.
We ended up skint.
Yeah.
Couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
And then when we were ready to go, COVID hit.
Yeah.
So we couldn't go again.
So
when we
actually, on the
eventually
day
got
that we planned to go, it was all booked and everything. They shut down. We were locked down in the UK. We found out previous, like a week or so before then, obviously, because the USA had locked down before us. So we didn't get to go until 2022. So
we had these tickets with loads of days on them.
Yeah.
And then when we did eventually get to go, we went to the people in Disney, and because we had to get them changed because everything's like an electronic ticket now.
Yeah.
But you got wristbands and you put it on your phone and everything else.
Yeah.
So with these tickets, we had to get them changed over. So a little bit of a rigmarole there.
It was, but we done it.
But
I do like...
And they reset them.
From then
to
2099.
Was it that as far
That's
as that?
as far as it goes, 2099. So
we'll obviously use them up by then.
We'll have used them up by then, yeah. But I think, for me, I prefer...
I think we've got about 4 or 5 days left, haven't we?
Yeah. I prefer Universal now. I like Disney to go in and not do anything except just take in, like Colin's saying, take in the surroundings, do whatever, have a little sit down, just watch it all. But I just feel like Disney have
I think the people who run Disney at the moment...
They're not running it too well, are they? No. Whereas Universal are just racing along in advance with things, and they're opening this new park this year. There's 2 new hotels. I think one's opening today. There's three new hotels opening, isn't there? Yeah. Stella Nova, Terra Nova, and Helios. Yeah. One of the Stellas is opening today. Yeah. So I'd say Universal for me. I'm missing everyone's comments here. Oh, so Jamie won't eat the soup. He won't eat soup. And he's made pork steaks and sliced potatoes in the slow cooker with condensed mushroom soup over them. House smells lovely. Lovely. Colin's won't
That would be lovely without the mushrooms.
entertain the idea of the mushrooms. Nikki's daughter loved them, but Nikki doesn't eat them. And her daughter loves the birthday cake, ice cream and donuts. Oh yeah, fab.
Yeah.
Hi Scott.
Hi, Scott.
He went to Pizza 7 last night. It was lovely, couldn't fault it. Well, you've got
brilliant.
Daniel who's on here now to thank for that, because he told us
he
to
put us
go.
onto that one.
And it was amazing. Yeah.
And what value? Like what we got with what value?
Oh no, it was great, wasn't it? Nikki wasn't keen on Paris, even though I've been 5 times. 5 times it's took you.
It's easy to find out.
My God. How long? We've been it's about 7.
Something like that.
I don't think we got it the first time we went. We've explained this before.
We sort of like,
we
what's all the fuss about kind of thing. Well,
oh, excuse me. Yeah.
I think going back then, I think there was maybe a bit of attitude towards English people.
Yeah.
In
There
that
wasn't
way.
a lot of people who spoke English, was there? I'm talking. This was
Yeah,
1998.
I'm not saying like they should be speaking English.
No, they shouldn't, because if we're going to their country, then obviously we should make an effort, and we did, because
we did try and make an effort,
I've got a GCSE in French.
It was difficult, but we did try.
And Colin, I was always too shy to speak it. Even in school, I was always like that. So I would be telling Colin what to ask for in the shops, and he would be asking, and then they'd give you a sentence back in French, and we both were like, what? So
we did sort of try.
Yeah, so we did try, but the first time it was a little bit tricky, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then
there was one occasion, a souvenir shop. Everyone's in there, loads of people, and people are picking things up and going to the counter and all that, and looking around. And was it Eiffel Tower or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Picked it up, looking at it, and this woman's shouting in French, and obviously didn't realise she was talking to me, and then she outed it again, and then I don't know whether somebody said English, and then she obviously shouted in English, "Don't touch."
But other people were.
Other people were.
Yeah.
And muttered then under her breath, English.
So that sort of.
So that got me back up, like so.
I just was like, oh, get out quick, let's get out.
But that's one person. You know what I mean? You can't sort of do that. There's lots of people who are nice there.
Yeah.
We have encountered a lot of nice people.
We have. Every time we've been back since.
And I think it depends where you go as well.
It does.
Well, there's certain areas, certain parts of Paris that are really, really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, Marne Valley.
That's beautiful.
Which is right by Disneyland Paris.
Yeah.
That is so lovely, so nice.
It is.
It's a big shopping centre there.
We love that.
Yeah,
and we've stayed there a couple of times, haven't we?
Yeah, it's a lovely
in a few different places, and it has been always been beautiful.
And Disneyland Paris is just a walk up the road.
Yeah. Let's catch up with these. Mary, I'm dying to know what area is that picture behind you. Is that Tracy with her stilettos on? Keith likes bread and butter pudding and banana bread. Yes, Mary, that is me. With my heels on, my legs. It's my legs. It's a train station. It's Hadlow Road train station. It's over on the Whittle. It's in a place called Williston. Yeah. In fact, that station, it was preserved. However, it was what's the name? It was done up and kept like it was from the 1940s,
like the old tickets office and everything else
50s and all that. But they've made a coffee machine, a coffee
to the
shop
side. There's
in
part
there.
of it which was closed over where you couldn't go in.
So we might go there and see what it's like. Yeah.
We could do a live from there.
We could, if it's nice.
Vlog or a live or do whatever. But it's a nice village.
It is. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. But it was Colin. I'm stood on the. It's not in a. It's not in use, obviously.
No, it's disused now.
It's disused. So I'm stood on the platform and Colin is on the old railway line taking the picture. Yeah.
I think it's all down to the photographer myself.
I think it's down to the model. Disney have got greedy. You're right, Sarah. Universal are smashing it, and they have butterbeer. They do. Isn't the butterbeer fab?
Yeah.
It's gorgeous, that.
Especially when it's hot and warm and you get a nice iced butterbeer.
Ice one was delicious.
You get
Let's
brain
see,
freeze.
and that's coming from a big Disney fan. Yeah, she is a big Disney fan.
I mean we love...
The horror nights are like 69 at Universal and Disney's. Disney are 215. Massive difference.
Crazy,
coming
isn't
for the rich. That's very true. Actually, it is expensive. I mean, all of
Universal
it, to get there is expensive, isn't it?
Universal will make it possible for people to go and enjoy their parks.
Yeah.
Whereas Disney, as though they're pricing out people who haven't got as much.
Yeah.
And they're making it only for the people who are older, who are saving up for so many years just to be able to get there and enjoy.
Yeah. And that's wrong, isn't it, really?
And it's not the way it was.
No.
It used to be brilliant. You used to get your free fast passes.
Yeah.
When we first went.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
was so
all that
brilliant,
now with the Genie Plus and the what's the other thing that they brought in? I feel like they're forcing people into doing that for the day, past things, and sometimes it can be like $200, $300 on top of your already pricey ticket to get in there.
Especially if you've got a family.
If you've got, I mean, the first time we went, George was only a toddler, he was only 3. Well, Colin's twins were with us and they were like 15, weren't they?
Yeah.
So they were on adult price tickets. Obviously George was he was 3, so he was on a child ticket. For us to be able to afford to do that, it would have been ridiculous, wouldn't it?
Crazy.
It would have been awful.
Unbelievable. Whereas lots of times, it's a once in a lifetime for some people.
We did say that the first time we went, didn't we?
Because we never dreamt that we'd be able to afford to go and do it.
And while we were there, we booked for the second time, didn't we?
We found ways of...
We just done it.
I mean, when you first go, you tend to take a package and all that and go. And so you learn from that because you think, hang on, you can cut this down by a big amount. Yeah. By booking it a different way.
In different ways.
And then when you've done that, you learn all the time, think, oh, we can go again. Yeah. And all that. But that makes it really impossible. It's the tickets for the parks. Yeah. You can go and get your accommodation. You can go and stay for 2 weeks, have your accommodation, your flights, and you can pay something in the same region as what you'll pay to go to Spain or somewhere else like that. Yeah, and you might go to Spain for a week, but you'll go for 2 weeks in Florida for nearly the same amount of money. We always said that, didn't we? Yeah, but the Disney tickets... It's the tickets for the park. Are just quite ridiculous, aren't they, really? First going there, you used to get your Universal with your Busch Gardens and your SeaWorld and all that combined. Yeah. So it was great. You can get tickets for all them parks. Tampa Bay. Yeah. So if you've hired a car. We've done all that as well. We've done that. Yeah. I remember you telling us this, Nikki, about your daughter. She took her daughter to Florida last March. She's a huge Disney fan. Loved it, but said she loves Benidorm more. Oh, I bet you wanted to strangle her. Do you know what though? Sometimes when you come back, I think when we come back after the first time, you're so exhausted and things like that, and you sort of reflect, and then it takes a couple of weeks or something, and then you start, and you sort of think, wasn't that good? Wasn't that good? Wasn't that great? The worst thing about it was when we come home and we went shopping and we were like, what the hell's that? That's the worst thing. Look at the state of that. Ever. Look at this. When you come back from Florida again. We went to Asda and was like, this is so depressing. This food just looks terrible. You can go in somewhere in Florida and just eat some really delicious food. Yeah. You can go in the supermarket and there's so many things that you think, oh, I want to try that and all that. And then you come back here and you go around Aldi or Asda or... Yeah. Even George, I mean, anyway, George was... Well, it's just no good, is it? You're looking at it and thinking, I don't fancy any of that. No. One time when we come back, we were depressed having to come home. I think it was the time, was it the time we were there in the villa for 3 weeks, one of the times, I don't know now. And he'd have to go back to school, obviously, because you've got to go to school when you're here. So he's gone to school and he was just so depressed. He was like, I don't want to be here, I want to be in Florida. And that was the effect that it had on all of us, wasn't it? It was. Speak of the devil. George is just walking in, guys. So, hi. Hello yourself. We're on live here, George. It's okay. Come and say hello. Come and say hi to everyone.
Nikki says they've done 9 states the year before. I got to.
Went up there, lads.
Oh, have you said hello?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You told so
Oh, go and anchor up in the back
Okay.
room. Nikki went to done 9 states the year before. I got to go to Graceland. My eyes are the king. Oh, how lovely was that?
Yeah.
Do you know what? We were in was it the cafe in Egworth Road? It's closed down. Sakito.
Oh, yeah.
Sakito or Sakita. It's closed down now, which is a really big shame. But there was a fella in there, one of the customers was in there, and he was saying that to us, wasn't he?
Yeah.
You've got to go to Graceland.
Yeah.
And
I mean, there's so many places in the States we would love to visit.
yeah,
But it's one of them where I said to Tracy, if we get an opportunity to get enough money together to go for a month or so,
yeah,
hire a car,
yeah,
and then
just
go
drive around.
different
It'd
places.
be great. Charlotte says, have you ever tried Ben Brazil in the city centre? No. You would love it, especially you, Colin.
Yeah. We've said, like, on occasions, mentioning it, but like we say with every other,
Yeah,
there's so many places
there
that
is.
people recommend to us.
Honestly,
Sometimes you write it down, you think, we'll have to go there,
yeah.
Your
I've
list
got a
gets that
book now.
long.
I've got a book. It was on scraps of paper at first, wasn't it? Because we didn't know what was going to happen with this channel.
Yeah.
So we just would write it down. We put it on the fridge, and then the scraps got bigger and bigger. So we got a book, and then I was like, this book is tatty. So I bought another book that's got like little things that I can put in for each area of the world, wherever we may be, Liverpool, Blackpool, Paris, Italy, wherever, and I log it like that now because there is a lot of places that people recommend to us.
And it's good that you do.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, we love that.
if we can get to them, we will.
Yeah,
Sometimes it just makes it difficult
Yeah.
and all that.
yeah.
And I do like anywhere where you've got your meat and your steaks and your things like that. And
Oh, we've seen that, Colin. You were looking at that earpiece thing, wasn't you? Nikki's sister bought it for that earpiece thing. You put it in your ear and it translates all the
the AI.
languages in what country you're in. It is clever, isn't it?
I've been watching it
So
and thinking,
clever.
because first you look at it and you think, is it really that, or is it just attached to your phone and all that?
Yeah.
No,
But if it's
because
in
you've
your
got
ear,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I've sent for one, actually. Sent for one 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So
So we'll have to
hopefully
try it out
we'll see
in-
what it's like and
try it
we can
out
try
in
it out, yeah.
Budapest.
Yeah, well, we'll try it out anyway, just to see. You can
Yeah.
talk in a foreign language.
I usually do, don't I, anyway?
Yeah. Well, we'll get something on the phone. That's Daisy.
Oh, Daniel's got to run over to Asda in the rain. Have you got an umbrella? Because do you know what? Colin's got a
I've
couple
got
of
2 in the car.
couple of frilly ones that you could probably lend you. Ask Mary, she'll tell you. He loves the. She loves his brollies.
She's telling me off. What are you doing with that?
Get your hood up, Daniel. Yeah, so
Yeah.
so the rain obviously hasn't gone off then. George has just come in and he's soaked. Yeah, Nikki's saying it was cheaper to buy Florida tickets here in the UK because my brother paid $800 for him, his girlfriends and 2 kids. See, it's crazy, isn't it? Crazy price.
But I mean, you can get a 7-day ticket over here, which is doubles up to a 14-day,
Yeah,
the same price.
yeah. I think.
So
Do you know when you stay in the Disney hotel accommodation, they were giving you like what's the meal thing that they do?
the meal deals that they do.
The meal, yeah.
Yeah, it depends on what
Hotel.
hotel, what price
Yeah.
hotel. Yeah.
So originally though, when we first went and seen and heard people saying, have you got a dining plan? That was it.
Yeah.
And we'd be in places in Disney and we'd get asked, have you got a dining plan? And we're like, no, what's a dining plan? Because we didn't know. But originally I think it was they would let you have the dining plan if you stayed in one of the cheaper accommodations.
You still
Wasn't it?
do, but it's not
Oh,
the
I
same.
thought it was
There's different ones. There's the table service and there's
No, I'm on about You know, like the cheaper accommodations.
cheaper
Like,
accommodation you get, but you don't get the table service one.
oh, so you still get it. Oh,
You still get one, but
forget,
you get it.
forget about that then. What will you have for tea tonight? Can't be fash. I don't know.
Mince pies and custard.
Oh yeah, mince
I
pies.
don't
Got to
know.
make the mince pie. Yeah, the custard.
Yeah, we'll have that.
No, I don't know. George will be going the match,
George-
so we'll
George's
obviously have
steak
to
pie.
do. George is gonna have some peas and chips or something with that, isn't he?
Yeah.
Disney diner plan, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Sarah. Yeah, they're £600, 14-day tickets from attraction tickets from here. But if you want them cheaper, undercover tourists do a 3-park, 1 visit ticket for 210, so more affordable. So that is better, isn't it?
Yeah.
So see if they can do that, why can't Disney just do that? Why can't Disney, you know?
They should give you all the
They
options
should,
available
yeah.
and all that.
It's wrong, isn't it?
And
Yeah, we're probably not hungry now after those pies.
they should give you the good options, especially if you're going to book a hotel there,
Yeah,
shouldn't they?
they should. They should make it accessible to everyone.
I mean, they give you the designer plan. It's not that they're actually giving you anything. You're actually paying
You're
for
paying
it.
for it, I
The
know.
price of the hotels,
Yeah.
It's such an
A
extreme
big
price.
price. Yeah,
You're actually paying for the meal deal anyway.
yeah. You know,
So if you go and you book a hotel there, which is, it's more inviting for you to go and book a hotel there if it's a
Yeah.
similar price to what you're going to go anywhere else.
yeah.
So they can fill the hotels and they can turn around and say to you, okay, well, you can have tickets a little bit cheaper.
Yeah. Charlotte's off to Bath Stanley now. So good night, guys. We'll watch your new video later. Oh, good night. Good night, Stanley.
Good night, Stanley.
Good night, Thomas.
Night, Thomas.
Thanks for watching. Be good for your mum.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll probably not have much to eat, really, will we? Or I won't. I haven't felt well the last couple of
No.
days, really, have I?
She's like that, like, then
What?
I don't eat much.
No, you can eat.
I do, actually. But it just depends. Sometimes, I mean, we've had our
Pies.
eats earlier. We went out and got them pies. Wasn't hungry, didn't need them.
No,
So I bet them, so I'm feeling
probably
quite...
be okay. We'll probably have the mince pies and custard that Colin's been dreaming about.
Have that for tea. Save the calories.
Oh, save them
Instead of having the tea and them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So the stuff that's behind us is not our usual stuff, by the way,
No,
in
it's
case
just
anybody's
stuff
wondering.
taken out
It's
the way.
stuff that we've had in the living room, that we have in the living room, but obviously things have got to come off the cupboards and things because of the paper getting stripped and all that.
The room next door is all stripped of the wallpaper. So it's just going around checking there's no little bits need
Other
filling
little
in
bits
and
of things to
like
do.
that.
Yeah.
And then before we start patching everything up and painting and then wallpapering again. So
Take the paper off the wall to
It's-
re-wallpaper.
it's difficult because obviously I've got to go to work
Yeah.
and we've got to do our videos as well. So
Yeah.
it's difficult fitting us all in. It's tiring. And
It is, but
trying to fit everything else in and all that. I know everybody's in the same
It'll be
boat. You go
nice.
to work and you got to do that. and all
yeah,
that.
it'll be nice when it's done.
But we're just saying, you've got all them things to do and all that. So it's a bit disruptive at the moment.
She's going to use Bethany's going to use the earpiece when she goes and gets her nails done. So she can find out if they're saying things
Yeah.
about her. Good idea, actually.
It'd be good, that wouldn't it?
It would, yeah.
You turn around to someone and go, "What did you just say?"
Yeah, but especially if you could speak their language as
Yeah,
well.
but you can do it back to them
Oh,
because
that's
you've
right.
got two of them.
Yeah,
You can put one in and go like that
yeah,
so that they can hear it.
yeah.
There's a new one which
Sure.
is like a stick.
That's right, yeah. We've
It's
seen
a bit.
that last
It's
night,
a bit
didn't
like
we? What would you say? It's sort of
a
like the
pregnancy
size.
test stick.
Yeah, I was going to
That's
say
what it
like the
looks
size
like.
of the phone, but that's what it's like.
But it's
Yeah,
got little things on it, and you point it at someone will speak their language, and then it repeats it.
Yeah.
It writes it, but also it talks it out as well.
yeah. Johnny's watching. Hi, Johnny.
Hey,
He
Johnny.
can't comment for some reason. He doesn't know. We don't know what's going on. But he is watching, or he has been watching. So thanks for watching. What business did you have before the pandemic, if you don't mind me asking? We had, it was a vintage and retro clothing,
We used to sell online.
underwear, shoes, accessories, everything to do with vintage and retro from like we had things from the 1940s,
40s,
40s,
50s,
50s, 60s, 70s,
Yeah.
even 80s, even that's not really vintage, but we had bits and pieces, didn't we? But we loved it. Yeah. And then it was the recession that put a stop to that.
We used to import stuff from different places, America, and things like that, and we'd find places like old wholesalers around the countries and things like that, and different places, and find out they've got any old stock and things like that, and go and purchase it and sell it. I mean, sometimes you took a chance. Some of it was a bit perished, some of it wasn't, but you got some absolutely fabulous, gorgeous items.
And every time, everything that ever came into the house, I was always like, oh, I love that. I'm keeping it. I'm not selling it. I want it.
It was good.
But we did okay, didn't we?
Yeah.
You know, we
built up.
We were building really good. I mean,
we were just really starting to get in our stride, weren't we?
When
that happened.
Was it 2008? 2000 and hang on, let me think. When was it? 2009. Colin's dad got really sick. Colin's elder brother got really sick. He broke his foot, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he's Down syndrome.
Yeah.
And we didn't know Colin's dad was really sick at the time as well, because he'd been keeping all that hidden from us, because he was the sole carer of Kevin,
he was
Colin's
getting
brother.
pains and other stuff and things.
So
he ended up, he had cancer.
Yeah, we didn't know any of this at that point, but we just put it down. Our sales had begun to drop because we put it down to the fact that we weren't taking as many photographs, we weren't uploading as much stuff as what we had been, because we were going to make sure that Kevin was okay in hospital. Colin was going, he would drop George off at school, and then he'd go and sit with Kevin in the hospital, because although the family knew what Kevin was saying, he was quite non-verbal, wasn't he, really? You could make out once you got to know him what he wanted and that. So the nurses are bringing him a cup of tea. Kevin never touched tea, he liked coffee. So certain things, they'd just leave it there, and then Kevin wouldn't eat it. So he was sitting there all day, like for however long on his own. So Colin would go in of a morning after he dropped George off at school, go and sit with Kevin. He'd give him a wash, he'd shave him, he'd read the paper to him, he'd give him his breakfast, he'd tell the nurses what he liked, what he didn't like, and it helped him a bit, didn't it? But then Colin's dad got sick, so all the time our sales are dropping, because we're just thinking it's because we're not putting as much effort into it as what we were doing. And
you'd always think, well, we'll get through this.
We'll get through this, and then it was whatever. And then Colin's dad passed away quite quickly, really, once we found out and got the diagnosis of cancer. It was a matter of like months, really, wasn't it? 2-3 months. It just went really quick. So then, obviously, we had all that to deal with, and it just sort of, we weren't like attributing it to the recession. We just put it down to, well, our circumstances have changed a bit, so we're doing this to compensate. And we never really recovered, did we? So it just sort of, things just folded, and that was that.
So
yeah.
That's how things happen, and these things happen.
It is sad.
You just keep going.
But we could have lost the house. We could have lost everything.
Which was very close to that.
Which was very close to that. All the time we kept a lid on it, and only me and Colin knew what was what. We never told a soul. We just did. We just, obviously George was only small. We just never told anyone. We just dealt with it, and we just literally clawed our way back.
You just catch up with the chat.
Nikki, my cousin lives in Florida. I was going to get the passes from him, 50% off, but you have to be you have to have a residence thing, don't you? Hi, little Miss Cinders. Hi, I am your new subscriber and view your videos already. Oh, how many children you have? We don't have any children now. We've sold the children.
We've disowned them. Hi, little Cinders.
Hi.
And thanks for watching.
Thanks for subscribing as well, yeah. Hi, Katie. Can't stop watching you. I binge on all of your videos. Only discovered you a couple of months ago and watch you for hours every day. Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you, Katie.
Thanks very much,
That's
Katie.
really lovely. We appreciate everybody.
We've got lovely
Everybody
subscribers,
we have.
so
Everybody who watches,
people watch
everyone
us.
who tunes in, we do appreciate all of
There's
you.
a couple before then.
Is there?
Yeah.
Let's see. No, I've done that one.
No, you've done
done
that.
that.
You've
Done that. Oh,
D,
D. We
yeah.
missed D. Sorry. It'd be good to use the earpiece in North Wales. Yeah, it would.
Especially when they say something behind your back.
Yeah.
What else? There's one underneath that, isn't it?
No. Done that one. That I've read that one out.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, incredibly sad.
wrote that,
Sorry about that. That's what it says. She's all about the business.
Yeah.
It was-
Cousin lives in Florida.
I've read that one. I'm on top of it, Colin. I read quicker than Colin. As you can tell.
It's over there. I can't see it there. That's why I keep having to lean over.
Shall I
Thanks very
put
much.
it there for you?
Yeah.
How's that? Is that better?
You watch, I'll be keeping right up with this now.
Sure. No one's commenting
Go on.
now.
Go on, guys. Give me something to say. Yeah, so that's
Things,
how it is.
yeah, things
These things happen. Don't
things happen. I mean, it is what it is.
It is,
Isn't it?
Yeah, and
We just move on. It's not like
just keep going. Everybody, you've got to keep
things
going.
never
It's
ever.
just,
Yeah, and we're not the only people in the world that bad things happen to. Things happen, and you want.
I mean, at the moment, which I meant to say earlier, there's I thought with Senga. She had a bereavement in the family.
Senga, yeah.
Yeah.
Senga's not on
A
here
lovely
at the minute.
friend, no, but
Our lovely
from
friend
Scotland.
Senga from Scotland, yeah.
So,
A partner passed away, Rab. So obviously we're sending lots of love, and I'm
so
sure
she's
everybody.
obviously got things to go on, things to do, hard time and all that.
Yeah.
And these things hit you,
When you least expect.
and you've still got to get on with life and do stuff as well. So it's
Life is hard, and nothing ever lands in your lap unless you're
loaded to
unless
begin
you're
with.
loaded to begin with. Yeah, I know.
Everything seems to go your way.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm sure there's people in that position who've come and stuff.
Right. Shall we get going then?
Yeah, I think we'd
Do George's tea.
because George is going to the match.
George will
tonight,
be going to the match tonight, so he'll be sitting there thinking, am I getting some tea tonight or what?
So nice and quiet in there.
Hi Ian. I'm not sure about that.
We'll find out for you. So as soon as we get them, we'll let you know. No, when we get them, we'll put them to the test and see how they work.
Yeah.
And all that. Yeah.
Don't
'Cause
know
I'm sure there's a lot of people just like myself and all that who's looked at them and thought,
do they actually
did they
work?
really actually work?
Yeah.
And the first time I seen something before they came out,
Yeah.
it was a pair of glasses.
That's right. I remember, yeah.
And it was one of them,
They're like spy things, aren't they?
the fellow was talking away to the person who was in Chinese. And it was almost instant as they were talking back to them. They were getting it in English. And it was like that, and putting them on different people, trying it. And they did really look brilliant.
Yeah.
But you're sceptical because you're going, is that like a trick of the camera or whatever you're doing? But apparently it's not, and so we'll find out.
Yeah.
I've also been looking at them scooters. You know, the ones with the seats.
He's starting to get me on a scooter again, honestly.
No, but I'm thinking like, it'd be easy to get around. With a seat, obviously, because you can't.
I can't
If she stands up, the difficulty is sometimes the leg gives way from under her. And so she'd go for a bit, and so can't have that. But if you're sitting down, you know, and I can turn the speeds down to about 2 miles an hour.
2 miles an hour. I mean, the mobility scooter that I went on in Thingio in Florida, I sort of got a little bit cocky with it, didn't I?
Yo, what's the dillo?
What's the dillo?
Don't know, what's
What's
the dillo?
that? No idea. Yeah, I was like, I thought I could do it really good, and then I crashed into a lot of stuff in Walmart and run over Colin's foot. And then
Unbelievable.
foolishly the next
I'm
day,
hanging onto the back of the scooter trying to hold her back. I'm skidding along the floor like that, holding onto it.
and then the next day or a few days later, we went to one of the Disney parks, didn't we? And I foolishly thought, yeah, I'll just do it. I'll do it again. I'll get it. And it was the worst thing. The two of us were absolutely sweating, weren't we? And it was only me sitting in the driving the scooter. But it was a chocker park day. How foolish am I? Thinking, oh yeah, I'll
What she
just do.
does is, when you're supposed to slow down going around the corner, she speeds up. So she hits everything
Do you know why?
in a path.
Do you know why? Because, do you know on the rever, I was going to say, you know on the handlebars?
Accelerator.
Accelerator.
When you turn,
So when
instead
the
of keeping your hands
accelerator is
still.
on the right thing or the left, whichever one it was, I think it was on the right.
You
So
still
then
done it when you went
when
that
I
way?
turn, okay, when I turn that way, I'd go vroom, and it'd go phew, fast. Now, clearly, I'm not allowed to be on one of them, or should not be allowed to be on one of them scooters.
No, not when you go vroom.
Exactly.
Hi, Katie. We
Where's our
next
next
trip
trip?
is Budapest.
Budapest in March. Yeah.
See, I'm up with this, aren't I? Oh, it's in front of me.
Hi, Colette.
Hi, Colette.
Hi. How's Lexi?
Yeah, so March the 24th, Budapest.
Yeah.
We've done it so that we can go in the lounge again and all that
Yeah.
and enjoy something.
And we're in a
It was
different
good, that.
Yeah, we're in a different terminal actually when we get to
Yeah.
Heathrow.
Yeah, Terminal 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we'll see what the lounge is like in there.
Yeah.
Well, it's good because, I mean, if you're
Hi,
so
Kevin.
if you're so inclined, you can go get drunk.
Yeah, you can do if you want. Oh, she's good. That's good. I'm so glad. I hope you are as well, Colette. Yeah, but I think we land in 5 and we're actually going from 3, or we land in 3 and we're going from 5. Where were we last time? 5? So it's 3
5.
this time then.
Yeah, we go from
Terminal
3.
3, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Kirsty.
Hi, Kirsty.
Ah.
Enjoyed the travel trade, folks.
Oh,
We do too.
we do too, yeah. Kavanu Gameen. I'm Kavanu from Sri Lanka and a 14-year-old middle school student. Wow, hi.
Hi, Kavanu. Thanks for joining us.
Wow.
That's lovely.
Yeah, very nice.
Sri Lanka.
Thank you.
Ooh, exotic.
Very exotic, yeah. Lovely.
Hope you're enjoying your day.
And what time is it there?
Yeah.
It's almost 5 o'clock here.
Yes. It's 4 minutes. 4 minutes, to 5.
p.m.
Yeah. In the UK. So.
Yeah. I can hear the fans,
You
can't
can
you?
hear, yeah.
Yeah. It's 26 minutes past 10. Wow.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
late, isn't it?
So that's how many hours then? That's
5.5 almost.
yeah.
Yeah, 5.5 hours
5.5
difference.
hours.
Wow. Didn't know that.
No,
It's good, isn't
it's
it?
good.
Yeah.
We've got followers from all over the world
We
now,
have, yeah.
and
It's great.
it's good when we go somewhere and we're talking like this and we're saying what the time is, what the weather's like,
Yeah.
and this, that, and we get
It's
a good
good.
feedback from where other people are and
Yeah.
all that. So thank you for joining us and letting us know that, Kevin. And don't forget to join us any other time that we do.
Oh, Katie's coming to Liverpool in 2 weeks to visit her friends. I'd be so excited if I bumped into you. Budapest is amazing. Oh, it looks fab. We are excited, aren't we, for Budapest?
Yeah.
It does look really good.
So,
And if you see us, Katie,
yeah,
definitely come and
if
say
you let us
hello.
know
Yeah,
when, we can say if we're going to be out and about.
yeah.
And we'll give you an idea if we're going to be out and about. And that.
Also, what we try to do, I don't, it's me that's doing the things on Instagram, but I don't always remember to put on, but I will try and make an effort to put it on. If you follow us on Instagram, you might get to see where we're going to be on that day.
Yeah.
So I'll put on like, we're going to be in such a place or whatever. And if you're around that area, then come and say hello, yeah?
Wait, what did you go by, Sarah?
Oh, Sarah's got to
Dash.
dash. Thanks for a lovely evening. Look forward to the cookie and having one of Colin's pens one day.
Yes, I'm sure you can.
Yeah. Enjoy your evening. Keep being you.
I can't give them
thank
away.
you. Thank you, Sarah. You too. Take care.
Take
Have
care,
a lovely
Sarah.
evening. Bye. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
joining in. Hi,
Hi,
Valerie. Hi. Me to the party. My daughter and granddaughter popped in from school just to say hello. I'm looking forward to we are looking forward to Budapest. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Emily, before I call it a day, fancy talking with you both. UK is my future hope country. Want to study out there, quite ambitious. Well, you know what?
Well done. Yeah, you keep going.
Well done, keep going,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
And let's hope you
You fulfil your dreams.
fulfil all your dreams and
Yeah.
your goals and all that. And
Good luck to you.
And you can come here.
Yeah. But yeah, if you've got to be up for school tomorrow, then yeah, you should
Of course,
be
yeah.
going
And
to
get your
bed.
rest.
Yeah.
And don't forget, any time you see us on and all that,
Yeah,
come and say
come
hello.
and say hello. Yeah. There's a Hard Rock Cafe in Budapest if you like visiting there, different locations around the world. Yeah, do you know what we thought about doing
we
that,
thought about
didn't we?
doing it, yeah.
And then we were like, well, we missed Hamburg because we seen one in Hamburg, didn't we? And we'd already had something to eat, and so
We
we
went
were
to
like,
go in Hamburg, but it was chocker,
Yeah.
and we were only limited on the time to get back to the ship.
So we were like, we missed out Hamburg.
You're welcome, Kamanu.
Oh yes, you're welcome. Good night.
Good night, God
Good
bless.
night. Oh, bye, Denise.
Bye, Denise.
Bye. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Is there a way to keep in touch with you both? Well, we're on Instagram. We're on here.
Yeah.
We're on Instagram and we're on Facebook. If you wanna,
Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, and
you'll
it'll
see all our things.
hit the
will pop up.
notification bell, and it'll pop up
Yeah,
when we're on,
yeah,
and I'll let you know.
yeah.
I mean, lots of times we're on earlier than this, and all
And
that. It just
sometimes
depends,
we're on
yeah.
later as well, depending on where we are.
Yeah.
Oh, Madeline, you've missed it again.
You've been asleep.
Where have you been? Oh, thank you for subscribing, Kavanagh.
Thank you.
Yes, Dee, we will do a live in Budapest.
Yes, most
hopefully.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, we'll probably do several.
Yeah.
Um,
Madeline's working. That's okay, Madeline. We forgive you.
Of course we do. What are friends for?
Yeah, of course.
Get online next time. I'm only kidding.
Yeah, we did plan to do in Thingyo, Copenhagen, and in Paris, and it was
I forgot
the reason why
we sort of just decided we'll leave it
tended
this
to-
time. I don't know.
I think we were just trying to get around, weren't we, and see as much as possible.
I think when we go to Budapest, we're gonna even if it's just a short live, we're gonna do one as much as we can, possibly every day.
Yeah.
And we'll try and incorporate that in other places that we go to.
Yeah.
Even if it's just for a short half an hour or an hour at the most.
Yeah.
We'll try and do that, so we can bring you something different other than just a vlog from there.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah.
Because obviously we'll do the food vlogs and all that, and obviously we keep bringing that.
Yeah.
But we thought, because it's a basic food channel, which we do travelling as well, things like that, really, we thought the best way maybe to show you is to just do a live about where we are.
Yeah.
Rather than do the vlog. And we can keep anything we vlog, because we do have the other channel, the Floor Road Books. So we can keep anything different for that. You can always go over and watch that then if you if there's feel like there's something you missed and you want to see more.
Yeah. We never say never, Kavanagh, for Sri Lanka. Would we?
No, of course.
You know,
when we go further afield, some of these places, we want to visit a number of different places within the area. So we may well go there sometime.
Yeah.
It's just not on our radar right at the moment. It's just because
we've got a few other things that we want to do
funds,
first, and also funds and things. Yeah.
We've got to try and work it out as best we can.
Yeah.
For the year to get different
as
places.
Much out of what we've got.
And we're going to Florida after Budapest because there's a new theme park opening up in Universal
called the Epic Universe.
Epic Universe, and we've got tickets for that, so we need to get there for May. So that's going to take up a few bob of our money.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know what bob was, it's going to take up
a bit of money.
A bit of
Colin
money,
is full of slang. Let me know, will you? We will do. Well, if you're
We've
watching
got-
us, you'll
if you
find
watch
out
us,
that
we'll,
way anyway.
We'll
Yeah,
broadcast it,
yeah,
no doubt.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, so I was going to say...
So the reason why we're indoors, Madeline and Valerie and anyone else who is late to join us, is because we did plan again, as was the thing yesterday, to go round to Anfield.
Yeah.
We were going to go to the pie shop, home baked, and eat a pie as we went round and showing you different bits of things.
Yeah.
But the weather again put paid to that, so it's been raining all day, hasn't it? So we said, well,
I think all the Evertonians been doing a rain dance.
so we said, Colin went out and got some pies, so we've had some pies while we done a live in the house
We have.
where it's dry.
Very nice pies.
They were very
Scouse
nice.
pie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Delicious, that one.
It was lovely. They all were.
Yeah.
Right
£13
then.
for
4 pies.
4 pies.
Yeah. Daniel's back.
Hi,
Woohoo!
Daniel.
I hope you're not too wet. We're going to be going now anyway.
We are, Daniel.
Because
you're going to have your tea.
Yeah, and George is going to have to have
Everyone's
his tea.
relying on you.
Yes, the weather, even you two lovely people can't control that. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely if we
it
could?
would be, yeah. Wow.
It'd be, do you know my thing? I used to always say this, didn't I, years ago? If I could rule the world, I would make the sun shine during the daytime, and when everyone is in bed from like midnight till 5 in the morning, it can rain and do whatever it wants, because if you're out at midnight till 5 in the morning, you shouldn't be, should you, really? So, there you go. That's what would happen if I ruled the world. Liverpool are at home tonight, Daniel. Yeah, George is on his George will be there.
He's upstairs
So
getting himself sorted.
he's upstairs now, yeah.
And then he'll expect his tea ready to go.
Yeah. So we'll be having his tea, so we'll be going and doing that. Yeah. So thanks for joining us, everyone. If everybody can hit the like button before you go,
yes,
please.
guys.
And if you're not subscribed, please think about doing so.
Yeah, because we're on here as much as we can.
Yeah.
During the week. Yeah. When we go anywhere, you'll see us. We're going to do a lot more lives, so we're going to be doing that from anywhere we come.
Wherever we go.
We're broadcasting from.
Yeah.
Budapest next.
Yeah.
Florida after that.
Yeah.
If we do anything where we're travelling around the country.
Yeah.
You know, because I said we've got to get the car sorted and go for a trip back up to Scotland.
We need to go and see Senga. Give Senga a big hug.
Yes, we do.
So.
Senga can say hello to you then as well.
Yeah. Thanks, Daniel. We know we can rely on you. So if you're not following us on Instagram or on Facebook, think about doing so as well. So, thanks for joining in, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow on our... What's our video for tomorrow?
Popeyes.
Popeyes. Ooh. You might be shocked at that one. Or you might not.
Yeah, see what we thought of Popeyes.
Yeah.
In
Lord Street,
Liverpool. Yeah.
So,
we always said we go to that place, but we wanted to go to one in America.
Yeah.
So.
Thanks, Valerie. Thanks for joining in. Take care, everyone.
Thanks, Val.
Have a good evening.
Yes.
Bye, Madeline. Bye, Daniel.
Everybody.
Bye, Valerie.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Kavinu. Sorry.
Yes.
Bye, Dee. Denise. Bye. Kirsty. Sarah's gone. Bye, Katie. Colette. Bye. And Lexi. Take care, everyone. If I've missed anyone out, I apologise.
Dee.
Nikki. Charlotte went.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Mary and Keith.
Bye.
Bye.
Scott.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
We'll see you in the next one.
See you tomorrow.
Bye for now.
Take
Lots
care.
of love. And God bless.
We love you all. Bye.
Bye, guys. Oh, I've got to do this, haven't I?
Oh, yes. Are you waiting to... Did you think you were going to have to close it on here?
Seeing if Marilyn's watching.